Okay, we're back with another YouTube video. AEW Late Night Scorpio Sky vs Ben Carter. This match was great. Scorpio Sky wins. Ben Carter got some respect after the match. Scorpio Sky shook his hand. We had Anna Jay versus Brandy. Anna Jay wins, beats Brandy. The match was alright. We had Matt Sydal versus Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears wins. Hopefully, Matt Sydal gets signed to an AEW contract because I want to see him work in another company that has TV. Because he's worked in WWE and Impact, ROH. I want to see him go to AEW. All right. AEW Dark, we had Stu Grayson and Evil Uno versus Fuego del Sol and Rembrandt Lewis. Dark Order win. We had Chris Daniels versus Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks got a win to hype up for his 3-on-3 match in Dynamite tomorrow, later today. Butcher and the Blade versus Puff and Calvin Stewart. Butcher and the Blade win. Will Hobbs versus Serpentico. Will Hobbs wins to lead up to his match on Dynamite. Lucha Bros versus Dante Smiley and Max Stardom. Lucha Bros win. Risen and Xander Gold versus 5 and 10 of the Dark Order. Dark Order win again. Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela versus Kevin Blackwood and Daniel Garcia. Joey and Sonny win, obviously. Billy Gunn and Austin Gunn versus Mabad and Cruz. The Gun Club wins. Kylan King versus Serenity Eve. Serenity Eve wins. Ben Carter versus Lee Johnson. Ben Carter won that, yeah? Yep, Ben Carter won. Eddie Kingston versus Brian Pillman Jr. Eddie Kingston won. All right, let me go to Impact Wrestling results. Jordan Grace and Tennille Dashwood was our main event. Tennille Dashwood wins because I believe Caleb Conley distracted Jordan Grace, and then Tennille hit her finish, and then she got the win. Yeah, that's what happened. First match was TJP versus Trey Miguel versus Chris Bay. Trey Miguel wins and then gets rolled up by Rohit Raju. Rohit Raju retains the X Division title. There you go. Susie versus Kimberly. Susie wins, and she's like fighting the change to go back to Su Yung. Eventually, she'll be Su Yung again. Just saying. The Rascals are backstage talking to Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, saying how they're going to show that they belong in the ring with them. So we'll get a tag match between those two next week. Those two teams, anyway. EC3 cut a promo talking about controlling his narrative, and apparently his promo was centered around cell phones for some reason. Ty Valkyrie's talking to Rosemary backstage, asking her, "Where were you? I was getting attacked by Kira Hogan and Tasha Steelz." Tommy Dreamer had a backstage confrontation with Brian Myers, and he's telling him not to disrespect the company because you're in a new place, and this is a fresh start. So, Rich Swann and Eric Young. So Eric Young basically came out and attacked Cody Deaner and Jake something. Eddie Edwards comes out to make the save, and then basically we're getting Eddie Edwards versus Eric Young next week for the World Championship. Yeah. RVD versus Sami Callihan. RVD wins, and Sami Callihan got 5 minutes in the ring with Katie Forbes. Katie Forbes beat up Sami. Then Sami beat up RVD and then gave a pile driver to Katie Forbes. Like I didn't see that coming, right? Talked about the main event already. So yeah, that was Impact. That was AEW. Clash Champions predictions. Not 2019. The 2020 matches. There you go. All right. So we have Jey Uso versus Roman. Roman's gonna win that. We have Drew McIntyre versus Randy. Randy will probably win. We have AJ, Jeff, and Sammy. Jeff will probably win that ladder match to retain the IC title. We have Nikki Cross and Bailey. Bailey's gonna win. Shayna and Nia versus the Riot Squad. Shayna and Nia are probably gonna win. Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Andrade. Street Profits. Apollo versus Bobby. Bobby. Oscar and Zelina Vega. Oscar. Lucha House Party and Shinsuke and Cesaro. Shinsuke and Cesaro. And that's everything. All right. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.